Hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever may be the case for you. My name is Matt. I am clearly an old man, as you can now see on the screen, and I like ranking things, and I've taken to ranking BLACKPINK's discography. Their entire discography, including adjacent recordings, like collabs, featured-ons, those kind of things. OSTs, that's all there. Although they might not all make it on YouTube. Some of them will be Patreon exclusive posts, but those posts are always free, so be sure to check the link in the description below. This is a really enjoyable series so far. It felt weird when I was ranking them with three other groups. When I was doing the rankings with them, aespa, IVE, and ITZY, other things were catching my eye. But now, as I'm listening to this discography on its own, and getting into it more, because I was never that drawn to BLACKPINK. But now that I'm getting drawn into it more, I'm really, really enjoying this discography so far. So, let's take a look at our current rankings as I have them, and we will then review a song today. So, I'll just kind of slowly scroll through here. You see a song that you want to catch the number more closely, feel free to pause the video. Oop, I forgot to do the undo here. There we go. See You Later was the last one that we ranked, as you can probably tell by the italics and the bold print. But here's where we are. I have done one post already on Patreon, a free post, where you see me rank these 4 songs, which coincidentally have stayed on the bottom of the list the whole time. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But we will be doing another one right after you see this video. It will drop on my Patreon as well, which explains why, Don't Know What to Do is the tune that we're doing today. There's some songs in between there in the chronology. So we'll be doing those on Patreon, including a couple of collabs. One with Dua Lipa, I think. And then there'll be, and it'll carry on through to a couple of other ones. It may be a long video, actually, but then we'll do Kick It the next time you see me here on YouTube with the series, which will just be next week for you, of course. But right now, let's do Don't Know What to Do. As always, I will have the audio, original audio for this linked, as well as the link for this lyric video. So please give your love appropriately to these videos that I'm citing. Because I don't know how to do this. I would never even be able to. Well, I think this group in particular, I probably could tell the members apart more so than other groups. But how these people do the lyric videos, I'm amazed by it. So thank you for the lyric video. Oh, I love that guitar sound. I love how... I didn't realize BLACKPINK was that guitar oriented. Okay. So key of A, okay. E minor to E, A, to F sharp minor. Adding the hand claps, nice to keep the energy up, because that guitar had a lot of energy in the beginning. And so when it took out, they needed something. Oh, a 13 chord, yes. Okay, first of all, that's a big change up. Feels 10 times bigger, more like Gaga. But this part, I think of, what was the band? Late 80s, early 90s, late 80s? Outfield? Have you ever heard the band, the rock band called Outfield? It's that kind of guitar sound, which I really love. I was always a big fan of that band. So I love that. I love that the melody is on the 9th of the 4 chord. That's a beautiful thing, and part of the way the parts of the chord that the guitar were picking and the way the melody is a really, really nice blend. So good. And then we get into doing more kind of synthy things. There's little synth things in the background already, or vocal chops. I can't tell exactly what it is. Yeah, it sounds like a delay on that. But now the mallet-oriented synth is coming in, which is really beautiful. All right, Jisoo. I love Jisoo's tone, man. It's so clean. And then now, of course. So that's just a D and an F sharp also. Yeah. To an E. Okay. I love pumping basses. Things that pump on the upbeat. Back to the... I love how the energy came off that. They left the little synth thing in there to keep the energy from like completely falling off, because that would have been bad. But to do what they were just doing in the chorus, which again felt very Lady Gaga to me for some reason, and it's probably just because of the 4 on the floor on the bass, and then or on the bass drum, and then the pumping of the bass on the ands. Well, bop, bop, bop. You know, I love that sound because it makes you feel like you're standing outside the door of a club. You can hear the basses and the bass drum are actually hitting real hard, but because the door is keeping the sound out, or keeping the sound further away from your ears, it sounds muffled. I love that sound. I call it a pumping bass. I'm not sure what they actually call it. I'm sorry. Let's finish the rest of the tune, unless there's a bridge to talk about. This is beautiful. All right, Jisoo. Gosh, what a great voice. And Lisa has such a presence. She can just sing one note all day, and I would listen. Jenny! That was beautiful, Jenny. Oh. I don't know how Rose does it. Every time she just captures exactly what needs to be captured. Oh, I really like this song. Oh, nice. Don't know what to do without you. Oh, this is nice coda kind of. And they did the whole in just with the voice thing. I love that. I'll call it a coda, I guess. And then to A. So it's D to A. And I love this. A C sharp 7. To the F sharp minor. That's a very typical progression. Yet it was the exact change that the pre-choruses and everything needed. Just beautiful. And Rose just, I don't know how she does it. She captures, I tried to say this talking over the song, sorry. She captures everything that needs to be captured in the emotion of her voice. Like every single damn time. And Jenny, I've become so impressed with Jenny's singing. I always knew she was great at flows. Her and Lisa are just terrifying in most of the BLACKPINK that I've known. And a lot of the times Jenny was doing that kind of role. Although singing some too. But in the last few songs, hearing Jenny sing has kind of turned me into a Jenny fan. I don't have a bias in this group. I'm too terrified of the other three to pick a bias in this group, for fear that retribution might come my way, either from the fandom or somehow just through some kind of magical experience from one of them. Also, you know, Lisa might do something to me if she found out that Jisoo was my bias. So I won't pick a bias. I won't. I refuse to, even though I may have just given you a clue as to where I was leaning. Anyway, let's rank this song. I really don't know if this is going to be a controversial take or not. I really don't care because I'm an old man and I'm stubborn and that's what I do. But this one's going to go high for me. I am such a fan of that outfield sounding guitar sound. That had me from note one, or close to note one. Probably would have taken 3 or 4 of those notes for me to, for my brain to process what I was hearing. But man, that was good. So I'm not going to go above Go. Go is just way too epic for me. Stay is just such a beautiful song. Pink Venom, too epic. Shutdown, too epic. Guess what, folks? I'm going number 5 with that song. Shocking? Is it? Tell me why you think it's shocking, or why you think I'm wrong, or why you think I'm right in the comments below. I would love to hear from you and your opinions about these songs and what you like or dislike about them. Because I can tell you what chords they are, and I can tell you whether I get bored with the chord progression or not. But, you know, other people get in touch with songs in different ways. Everybody gets in touch with a song in their own way. And that's one of the beautiful things. You know, subjectivity is part of what makes art art, and part of what makes freedom freedom. So tell me what you think. And that's going to do it for this time around. As I said, there'll be probably within the next day of the release of this particular video, there'll be a new Patreon exclusive with, I don't know, 5 or 6 more songs on it from BLACKPINK. And then when we return to our list on YouTube, we'll be doing Kick It, and I'll have those new rankings added into the list, and remind you that I have a Patreon link in the description below. In the meantime, a like or a subscribe is always helpful. Nobody's ever going to shun you around here for that. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.